as you prepare to stand down, there are some questions about what happened when you were removed from the government by Rishi Sunak. There's some questions that you've never answered. There was an independent report that said you hadn't been transparent enough about an investigation into your taxes by the HMRC. Are you sorry about how you handled that?
Of course, and as I said in my retirement letter, my mistakes are my own. I'm sorry that when I had my settlement with HMRC 2 years ago, I should have probably been more explicit in the details in the ministerial declaration as to how the settlement was arrived at, and that's my own mistake.
And are you ready to say now why you paid a penalty to the taxman as a result of the investigation? How much you paid? So what happened?
And I deal with this in my memoirs, which are coming out in August.
You can deal with it now.
Absolutely, and the HMRC found that it was non-deliberate. It was a careless mistake. They also accepted that I was not the beneficiary of an offshore structure or an offshore trust, but they thought the apportionment of shares in YouGov when it was first launched should have had more of the shares in my name, and as it's been reported, the total payment was just shy of £5 million.
So that is what you paid, nearly
Absolutely.
£5 million. And why did they get you to pay a penalty if it was just a
because
mistake, as you say?
As I said, although it was found to be non-deliberate careless, there's still a penalty attached to that, which I accepted fully. And I accepted it, by the way, because I was Chancellor of the Exchequer. And even if I wanted to push back on this, I think it would have been a total abuse of power if I had done.
Do you regret saying that journalists were smearing you when reporting first emerged that the taxman was looking at your affairs?
No, because the smears were so wide. Things like the National Crime Agency, which I've never, ever had any dealings with ever or any investigations from.
But you were being investigated by the HMRC, and that was reported, and then you said it was a smear.
No, I said because it was linked to National Crime Agency and the SFO, which I've never had an investigation from. And when you were being attacked in that way, upon reflection, again, I deal with this in my memoirs, maybe I should have been much clearer in my declarations as a minister that I was under investigation by HMRC, and I reached a settlement with HMRC, as I said, as non-deliberate and a careless offence, but nevertheless a misdemeanour. So I accept all these things.